Jack and the Beanstalk. There once lived a widow with her young son Jack. All she had was a cow, which she fondly called Milky White. She sold its milk at the marketplace to make a living. Now Jack was a pretty smart lad, but did not put his brains to good use to help his mother.
Oh, I wonder if I will live to see the day when you make an honest living, you good-for-nothing. I'm getting old. How long will I look after you?
Don't worry, Mother. I'll look after you very well.
I will die peacefully if I know you can look after yourself.
And so life went on. However, one morning when Jack's mother went out to milk the cow, she got a bad shock.
Jack! Jack!
What happened, Mother? Are you okay?
Oh, Jack, there's no milk. Milky White has no more milk to give us. Oh, what are we going to do? How are we going to manage?
Don't worry, Mother. I said I will look after you.
But what are we going to do now?
Well, though Milky White has been a loyal friend, we have to be practical now. I will take her to the marketplace and get a good price for her.
So off Jack went to sell Milky White. As he was walking, he came across a funny-looking man.
Well, lad. Where are you off to this morning?
Milky White has stopped giving milk, so I'm going to the marketplace to sell her.
This is your lucky day. Look what I have here.
They seem to be some funny-looking beans.
Oh, no. These are no ordinary beans. These are magical beans. I'll tell you what. I'll give these beans to you in exchange for your cow.
And why would I do something stupid like that?
Because, like I told you, these are magical beans. If you plant them, by morning they will have reached the sky.
Are you joking?
Not at all, my lad. Take these and see what happens.
Jack took the beans and walked home, thinking that his mother would be very pleased.
What? You gave away the cow for these stupid beans? I should have known better than to trust you to sell the cow.
Jack's mother threw the beans out of the window, but when Jack got up the next morning, he saw an amazing sight. The beans had actually grown so high that they seemed to touch the sky.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe my eyes. I wonder where this beanstalk leads to. Let me climb up and see for myself.
Jack jumped out of his window, caught hold of the stalk, and quickly clambered up. He climbed and climbed and climbed, and finally reached a wide road that led to a big castle. There was a tall and big woman standing there, and Jack went up to her.
Good morning, ma'am. Would you be so kind to give me some breakfast?
Breakfast? Boy, you better get lost or my husband will have you for breakfast. He just loves to have little boys like you on toast.
Oh, ma'am, please, I beg of you. I am really, really hungry.
Oh, all right. Come along.
Jack went with her to the kitchen.
Here's some bread and cheese. You can wash it down with some milk from that jug. And better make it quick before my husband the ogre comes home.
Jack started gobbling down his food, but just as he was finishing, there was a stomping sound which made the house shake. The ogre's wife quickly hid Jack in the oven, just as the huge ogre strode in with 3 calves hanging from his belt.
Here, wife, make me breakfast with a couple of these. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread.
Oh, you must be getting the smell of the boy who had it for dinner last night. That smell is still lingering in the kitchen. Go to your room. I will get your breakfast there.
As soon as the ogre went out of the room, Jack scrambled out of the oven and was about to run away, but the ogre's wife stopped him.
You better wait till he takes his snooze after breakfast. If he smells you, he might just make a meal of you for dinner.
So Jack waited for the ogre to fall asleep. When he finished his breakfast, the ogre called out to his wife.
Wife, fetch me my bag of gold coins.
The ogre's wife placed 2 big bags in front of him, and he started to count the gold coins till he fell asleep. Jack could not resist this opportunity. He quietly crept up to the ogre, picked up one of the bags of coins, and ran back to the beanstalk. He threw the bag and quickly climbed down. all the gold coins fell into his mother's garden, and when Jack reached down, he called out to his mother.
Mother, look what I have here. We can sell these coins and our problems will be over.
Oh, Jack, I hope you haven't done anything wrong.
Of course not, Mother. Don't you trust your son?
Jack's mother was very happy, and she and Jack lived comfortably for some time. But soon all the gold coins were gone. Jack decided to climb the beanstalk again and once again try his luck. Early one morning, he climbed the beanstalk and went up to the road to the ogre's castle. The ogre's wife was at the door, and Jack went up to her.
Oh, ma'am, would you be kind enough to give me some breakfast? I am really starving.
Off with you, boy. The last time you came, my husband's bag of gold coins went missing.
Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you don't think I had anything to do with it. But I'll tell you what, you give me some breakfast and I will tell you something about that bag of gold.
I don't know if it's a good idea to believe you. Go on, have your breakfast, but make sure you are done before my husband gets back.
Jack had just finished on his breakfast when he heard the thumping steps of the ogre. Once again, the ogre's wife quickly hid him in the oven.
Ah, I'm hungry, wife. Broil these 3 oxen for me. Wait a minute. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread.
Oh, stop it. You always seem to be smelling the blood of an Englishman.
The ogre's wife convinced him again that there was no Englishman. After breakfast, the ogre called out to his wife.
Wife, bring me my hen that lays the golden eggs.
The wife went into the room and returned with a hen, which she placed on the table before her husband.
Aha, my wonderful hen, lay.
Before Jack's astonished eyes, the hen laid a beautiful golden egg. The ogre was very happy and soon began to doze off.
A hen that lays golden eggs? I have to have it. Mother and I will never want for anything ever.
Quietly, Jack crept up to the table and pounced on the hen and was off in a jiffy. But the hen got scared and cackled and woke the ogre up.
Hey, you! Stop, you thief!
But Jack was too quick for the huge ogre. Before the ogre could even get up, Jack was running down the road and then quickly scrambling down the beanstalk. As soon as he reached down, he rushed into the house and called out to his mother.
Now, why are you panting so, Jack? And where did you get this hen from?
Mother, you have to see this to believe it. Hen, lay.
Jack's mother could not believe what she was seeing.
Come on, Jack. Say lay once more and see what happens.
Jack says lay again, and the hen lays another perfect golden egg.
Oh, Jack, we will never want for anything ever again. You have proved yourself to be a good son.
And so time passed. Jack and his mother sold the golden eggs and lived a happy life. However, after some time, once again, Jack wanted to climb the beanstalk and see what he could get this time. One fine morning, he set off again, reached the same road, and made his way to the ogre's castle. But this time, he knew the ogre's wife knew that he had stolen the hen that laid the golden eggs. So he hid himself behind a bush when he neared the castle.
Ah, the ogre's wife is going out with her bucket to get water. Now is the right time to sneak into the castle.
Jack quietly entered the castle, but this time he did not hide in the oven. He went and hid himself behind a large copper pot. Soon the ogre's wife came in with a bucket of water, and after some time Jack once again felt the rumbling of the ogre's footsteps.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread.
I don't smell anything, and I did not see anyone come in. You and your imaginary smells.
But the ogre was not convinced and started searching in the kitchen. He looked everywhere, even in the oven. Jack was terrified that at any minute the ogre would find him. But just as the ogre came towards him, his wife called out.
Now will you stop this nonsense and come have your breakfast? You won't enjoy it if it gets cold.
Oh well, though, I could have sworn I smelled the blood of any Englishman.
Jack heaved a sigh of relief when the ogre went away to have his breakfast. He had been saved just in the nick of time.
Oh boy, I better not be so foolish again. Thank God for my lucky stars, or I would be between the ogre's bread slices and he would be having a Jack sandwich.
When the ogre finished his breakfast, he called out to his wife to bring the golden harp. Oh, how beautifully the harp sang! Jack had never heard such a sweet music. As usual, the ogre soon started feeling sleepy and nodded off. Jack waited a while, then slowly crept up to the ogre and snatched the magical harp. But alas, the harp immediately stopped singing and called out,
Master! Master! Someone is stealing me!
The ogre immediately got up, and Jack tucked the harp under his arm and fled for his life. The ogre was furious and seized his heavy oak club and ran after Jack. Now Jack was so tiny compared to the ogre that his steps were no match for the ogre's giant strides. Soon the ogre was getting nearer and nearer to Jack. But Jack managed to reach the beanstalk and quickly started climbing down. The ogre also started climbing after Jack, making the beanstalk shake violently. In the meantime, Jack's mother was getting worried when she did not see him in the house and came out to the garden to look for him. When Jack saw her far below, he called out to her.
Mother, quick! Bring the big axe from the garden shed!
Oh dear me, Jack, what is happening? And who is that huge fellow following you?
No time to explain, Mother. Just go and bring the axe quickly.
Jack's mother ran to the garden shed and came back with an axe. As Jack neared the ground, he quickly picked up the axe and started cutting down the beanstalk. When he had chopped it halfway through, the beanstalk became weak and could not bear the weight of the huge ogre, who fell down with a huge thud.
Hello? Yippee! The ogre is dead!
And so came to an end the cruel ogre and the beanstalk. Jack and his mother had all the money they wanted with the golden eggs, enjoyed the beautiful music of the golden harp, and lived happily for a long, long time.
Pied Piper of Hamelin. Hamelin, a small town in Germany, was facing a big problem. There were rats and rats running here, there, everywhere.
What are we gonna do? The rats have made our lives miserable. We are scared to eat anything in case they have already had a bite. Ugh.
I'm afraid that they will bite my little baby when it is asleep, the wretched things.
I can't even sleep myself, dreading when they will decide to taste me.
We must meet the mayor and ask him to do something about it. This cannot go on. It is his responsibility to see that the town is rid of these pests.
So the people of Hamelin went to meet the mayor.
Sir, as you know, our city has been overrun by rats. There are more rats now than people. We are really, really scared for our children as well as ourselves. You have to do something about this problem immediately.
Well, we've tried making the cats go after the rats, but the rats are so many that the cats are not able to catch them all.
So can't we do anything? Is there no way our city can get rid of the rats? Will we always live with the fear of rats making our lives hell?
No, of course not. I'm going to have a meeting with all the ministers this afternoon. Don't worry, we'll find a way to drive those pests from our city.
A funny-looking man with a funny-looking hat and carrying a long pipe walks up to the mayor's office.
I wish to see the mayor.
Off with you! Some cheek you have just to come and ask to see the mayor. You must book an appointment, and only if the mayor agrees can you see him.
Well, I thought the mayor would be very happy to see someone who can solve the rat problem of this city. But if the mayor is so busy, I guess I better go away.
What did you say? You can solve the rat problem?
That's right. I can make all the rats in the city vanish. And that too, without the help of cats.
Are you serious?
I don't have time to waste on jokes. If the mayor has no time to see me, then I'll be on my way.
Wait. Let me talk to the mayor. Maybe he could see you for a few minutes to hear what you have to say.
The officer rushes to the mayor.
What is the matter? Why are you barging in like this? Don't you know I'm having an urgent meeting?
Sorry to disturb you, sir, but there is a young man outside who says he can get rid of all the rats in the city.
Get rid of the rats? What are you waiting for? Call him in. Let's see what he can do.
The Pied Piper was brought in to meet the mayor.
What is this I hear? You can get rid of all the rats in Hamelin.
That's right.
You seem very confident. Well then, go ahead and do it.
For that, you have to give me 1,000 gold coins. Do you agree?
1,000 gold coins? That's a very big amount. And how do we know you'll be able to do it?
I do not agree with you, sir. I think it is a very small price to pay for getting rid of all the rats that have made all your lives so wretched.
Let us give him a chance to prove what he says. There doesn't seem to be anything else that we can do.
All right, prove that you can get rid of all the rats in this town and you shall be rewarded. But remember, there should not be a single rat left.
Don't you worry, sir. By tomorrow, the city of Hamelin will be free of the rat menace.
The next morning, before the sun was up, a strange sound was heard by the people of Hamelin, coming from the pipe of the strange man. And when they came out of their houses, what an extraordinary sight met their eyes. Rats of all kinds, big, small, fat, and thin, were all following the Pied Piper.
I can't believe my eyes. How is that man getting all the rats to come out and follow him?
As the Pied Piper walked, the rats kept following him. He walked through all the roads and lanes with more and more rats coming behind him. Finally, the Pied Piper made his way to the river, and as he stood on the bank playing his pipe, the rats all jumped into the river and were swept away. Before the sun came up, the city of Hamelin was rid of all the rats.
Come one, come all. Here, here, here. The rats are gone. We can now live without fear.
All the people in the town were very happy and sang and danced with joy. Soon, the Pied Piper came to see the mayor again.
Well, sir, I have done what I promised. There are no more rats in Hamelin. So, please give me the 1,000 gold coins that you promised.
1,000 gold coins for a 15-minute job? You must be out of your mind, young fellow. Some audacity you have to ask for such a big sum for playing your pipe for a few minutes.
This is not right. You are breaking a promise you made.
Oh, come on, young fellow. You really think you deserve 1,000 coins? Here, take these 50 gold coins, and that's all you're going to get.
Sir, as the mayor of the city, you should not go back on your word. You will be setting a very bad example for the people of the city.
Okay, here's another 50 coins. Now off with you. I shall not give you anything more.
The Pied Piper was very angry. He walked away in a huff, and as he reached the door, he turned to face the mayor again.
You have cheated me. You shall pay for it.
Oh, really? The rats have all drowned in the water, and I don't think even you can bring them back to life. Pay for it? Indeed. Now get lost and don't waste my time.
You are indeed very smart, sir. You have solved the rat problem and saved the money of the city. Even getting cats would have cost more.
And so the Pied Piper went away a very angry young man. The mayor was very pleased with himself. The city of Hamelin had no more rats, and it was all done with just 100 gold coins.
Well, dear people of Hamelin, our problem is over. Let's get back to leading our lives normally again.
However, the next morning, a strange whistling sound was heard in Hamelin, and before the people could realize what was happening, all the children rushed out of their homes and started following the Pied Piper.
What is happening? What is this man doing?
In front of their astonished eyes, their children just kept following the Pied Piper, far, far away from their town.
Come on, that fellow is leading our children away. We have to go and save them.
The people of Hamelin rushed after the Pied Piper and the children, but they seemed to have just vanished.
Where has that rogue taken our children? Where have they all gone?
The people looked everywhere, but there was no sign of the children. Finally, they spotted little Tim, who was lame, sitting by the roadside.
I did follow the Pied Piper, like all the other children did. He was playing such beautiful music that we just couldn't stop ourselves from following him. But I couldn't go so fast, so I got left behind.
Yes, but where are the other children?
You see that mountain? When the Pied Piper reached there, it just seemed to open up, and everybody went inside. Before I could reach, the mountain closed again.
The people of Hamelin were very, very sad and went to the mayor.
What you did was very wrong, sir. You should have given the Pied Piper what you had promised him. He has taken his revenge in such a cruel manner. Will we ever see our children again?
The mayor sent his men far and wide to search for the children, but never again were they ever seen again. The homes in Hamelin wore a deserted and gloomy look. The people were missing the laughter and cheer of the children.
We were all wrong. We should not have supported the mayor. When he had promised 1,000 gold coins, we should have made sure that he gave the 1,000 gold coins. It does not matter how long the Pied Piper took to get rid of the rats. He did what he promised, but we failed to keep our promise. We are all responsible for cheating him, and we shall live to regret this.
It was a long time before the homes and streets of the city of Hamelin were filled with the cheer of children, but it was a lesson the people never forgot.